Hi students, so welcome back for some more fun and exciting instructions on our Cape Cod project. So I think in the first video, I've got a time limit of 5 minutes to get this stuff free. We talked about the 3 parts of this project. Number 1 is research. Number 2 is picking a platform or a way that you're going to present it, like is it going to be slideshows or iMovie or something. And number 3 is putting it all together. So a couple more things I want to add on the research part. So I want to point out the slide that we're looking at right here. And do you see this Cape Cod Sands of Time video? It's about 10, 11 minutes. Some of you might have seen it at the Cape Cod National Seashore, the visitor center there. And if you have, watch it again. It has a ton of great information. I would definitely consider using this as one of your main resources. And if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. This is a really, really, really good starting place for you. And again, we reviewed the 4 slides, which have tons of links on them, so you don't have to try to look for your own links. And some of you are probably wondering, well, how much research do you have to do? I have attached as a separate assignment a graphic organizer to help you organize your research. But, a rule of thumb is think about how you might be writing for ELA, and I think you need about 3 key points per idea. So if you have decided that, well, glaciers formed Cape Cod, you would want to provide 3 bits of evidence that prove that. And if you're doing a slideshow, probably going to be 3 slides at least. And one of the bits of evidence is actually shown on this slide right here. If you notice, this is Chapin Beach, and you notice all the assorted rocks of different sizes and colors and minerals and types are proof that, well, what brought those rocks here? How come they all look so different? And if you said glaciers, you're absolutely right. This is a perfect example of low tide of glacial till, and we see that all over the Cape. So that's just one example. So your presentation mode is anything that you want it to be. I really don't care what you do. Just make sure that it is shareable. I would carefully read through this assignment choice board and notice that we have said that present your findings on Cape Cod's formation. So there's your glaciers bit. And also how the coastline continues to change today. Your choices are whatever you want. And then Ms. Purtle adds in, tip, be sure to check file permission settings. She probably added that in because I'm constantly forgetting about that myself. So if you have any questions about permission settings, who would be the best person to ask? Me or maybe Ms. Purtle? And if you're thinking to yourselves, yep, probably Ms. Purtle, you're absolutely right. But that doesn't mean you can't ask me. I'll try. Okay, so then the last bit is included in the presentation, putting the whole thing together. You're going to have a graphic organizer with your research, your notes for your research. You know what you want to do and start playing. This is the fun part, putting it all together, making the presentation what we have throughout the school year called, presentation ready, display ready. There's no typing errors. Everything looks good. It's all built nicely. It's something that you would be proud of to present to someone else or have shared with other people. A couple more things I want to show you on this slideshow is once you get past the 4 slides that are full of resources, you're going to notice a whole bunch more slides. And these are simply pictures. I've taken some of them. Ms. Gingarelli has taken some of them. Ms. Maloney has. Students have taken some of them. And these are all examples of either evidence of how Cape Cod was formed by glaciers or how its coastlines continue to change. Now, it looks like I'm going to be running out of time here, so you really don't have to do with anything with these except to take a look at them. And the very last slide, I want you to bring your attention to that. A couple years ago when the students did a form of this project, these are 4 examples of student work. Check out the video. It's hysterical. Anyway, I think I'm going to be running out of time in a minute. So have fun with